Hey everyone, welcome to Master and None Garage. I'm Andrew, and today we're going to be pulling an LS motor junkyard style. Here we go.
Mikey, ho, ho, ho.
Alright, I'm going to give you a brief description of my plan. Here's the truck. So what I'm going to do to make it easier for me and Mikey is we're going to leave the transmission attached, but that limits us to getting the motor out this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the grill apart. I believe this radiator support comes out. I'm going to take the radiator out, take the condenser out, take this grill off, maybe even take the bumper off. That's so we can pull the motor out this way, and it'll be a whole lot easier. Obviously, we're going to cut the exhaust. We're not even going to mess with the bolts and nuts on those. We're going to unplug as much as possible because you never know when you might need a plug or part of a wiring harness. So I'm going to try and keep all that intact instead of cutting it. If we were in a junkyard, we'd be cutting it with the Unplugger 3000s. Basically, we're just going to do this really sloppily. So, without further ado, I'm going to start taking apart the radiator and all that crap. Yeah. Alright, so we made some progress. There's Mikey. So we made some progress. We're going to probably go underneath it, get the transmission mount, cut off the exhaust, get these engine mounts, and then we're going to start unplugging all these little deals everywhere. And we're not, just in case Mikey would need anything from it, he'll have the harness at least. We might just cut it, and then you can just have the yeah.
Probably take that brake booster too.
Yeah, he's going to take as much as he can from this, and the rest is going to the scrapyard. So because we recycle around here, and then we ship the metal over to China, and they make their crappy cars with it,
and we buy it back.
And then we buy it back. So we're just going to continue unplugging the stuff, cutting some stuff underneath, and hopefully real soon here we'll have this engine out and the transmission. This is the Unplugger 85,000. We just unplugged the whole harness from the truck, so we're not going to deal with the unplugging all the plugs. It works, it works. Alright, so Mikey is currently under there doing the other side cross member for the four-wheel drive transfer case. So we're taking the cross member out, and then we'll get the front drive shaft out. See, there's the Mikey. So we'll get that cross member out, and then we'll get that front drive shaft out. I've already cut the rear drive shaft. We just left the U-joint in the back of the transfer case so it doesn't leak out. But once we get everything down there all situated, we'll be able to undo the engine mounts up here on both sides, and then hopefully it will come right out without any problem.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
So stay tuned. All right, a little change of plans. We removed the manifolds, the exhaust manifolds, both sides. It was easier to get to the engine mount bolts. You can see them down there, maybe. You can definitely see them right there. Yeah, so we did that. What else did we do, Mikey? Oh, we put down some metal
To roll on.
Yeah, to roll
We're
on.
on like a 15% incline right now.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're on like a 15% grade. This way actually. So it's kind of like this. So it's great when we pull this out, everything will go that way. So that's what you kind of want to do, because you know it'll keep you on your toes and it even will fall onto your toes. We're going to try to pull the motor right now, so here we go. Yeah.
Oh, Mikey!
I'm so fucking scared right now!
Go away! I was.
So, you know, a lot has transpired since the motor was right there till it came to found its way right here. One of the things, Mikey and I almost died. Mainly Mikey. But, you know, we didn't. So that is something that you have to be thankful for. But what we're going to try to do now is pull this motor, maybe with my van, to around the corner, into the shop maybe. So, yeah. This should go really simple. All right, me and Mikey, we're just like tidying up the shop, and Mikey's picking up some stuff.
Toys.
Yeah, we're gonna clean up our mess over here. I'm gonna do some things with that. Then we're gonna put that pile of crap in this space, and we got the motor finally over here. that was not fun. But a few things we can take away from this situation is: one, never pull an engine on 15% grade. Two, never pull an engine on 15% grade in dirt and grass and mud. Three, never pull an engine out of early 2000s Suburban with four-wheel drive with the transfer case still attached to it. Four, when your buddy asks you to do all of the first three, say no. Say no and say, I love you, but I'm gonna have to pass on this. Nah, I'm just kidding. I help my buddy Mikey anytime he needs help. Right, Mikey?
Absolutely.
That's the way the motor sits. That's the way the frame sits. We got some motor mounts. These mount to the motor. These mount to the frame. These come off, and then I guess you drill some holes and yada yada yada. Let's see. Yeah, so we're gonna put that truck in this hole. But, you know, I'm not gonna film that. That's boring. You've seen two fat guys push a vehicle before, okay? So, on that note, I'm gonna sign off for now, and I hope you enjoyed today's episode. And I'm trying to be more entertaining because I've been told that I'm very boring. Hurt my feelings, just slightly. But, you know, I'm trying to get better. So I'll see you next time. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And, you know, have a good week. Bye.